And I'm Douglas with By the Brick.
And welcome back to another episode of What's New This Week.
And new this week, we have a nice lineup for you.
First up, we have the Mighty Thor 168.
The Mighty Thor.
It is the origin of Galactus. As you can see, there's big Galactus on the cover. That's pretty sweet. It's about a 4.5 and it's going for $25. Next up is Tower of Shadows #1. It is covered by John Romita and it's graded about a 7.0 and going for $20. Here we have Black Magic. This is from 1961 between July and August. This book is graded at, I think it's like a 6.5. And this it's going for $60. Nope, 40. Sorry, $40. This is going for $60. This is Stories to Hold You Spellbound number 33. And it's from the early 1960s. And last up for these singles, this is Mark Trail #1. This is from the late 1950s. Surprisingly, it's only $10, but it's also not in the greatest condition. And so it's got a little grade, probably about a 3.0 to a 3.5. We did get a long box of sets in. Anything from, I want to say the early 90s all the way up to the maybe like 2010, 2011. Anything from Daredevil, Punisher. Here we have Aladdin. This is the original early 90s Marvel series. This is 1 through 9. And it's going for $30.
I still remember the cheat code for the old Sega game.
I remember that.
AABB.
Put that over there. Yep. Another set we have here, Beauty and the Beast. This is 1 through 10 and going for $50. But they're pretty cool. They're all in really, really nice condition for how old they are. Here, I'll give you a couple of examples. Here's from the back. This is Force Works, 1 through 5, and it's going for $5. This is new. Here we have Mystery Hero 1 through 6. That's only going for $5, so that's not bad. But we also have a long box filled. There's probably another 8 sets in there. I think that there's like a total of probably 300 books, maybe 400 books, but altogether they're all sets. So come on in and check them out. But that's it for comics, and we're now going to head on over to Legos.
And this week in Lego, we have a different variety in. First up, we have an alarm clock radio, and it's also a CD player, and it has an aux on it, so you can plug in like your phone into it and use it as speakers. Pretty sweet. But this is going for around $25, $30, depending on condition. This one has like a little scuff on the front, but I mean, other than that, works great. Comes with a handle for carrying, takes batteries in the back, little antenna for the stereo, and there is a plug that goes into the back here. But
that's pretty cool. You use this for the volume.
Actually, that's the tuning.
Oh, I thought one of them was the volume.
Yeah, this is the volume.
That one's the volume. Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. You get to twist them and whatnot.
But next up, we have the Joker alarm clock. Pretty sweet. Legs work and everything, arms, twist, yada yada. He's got all the bells and whistles on the back. But he is actually going for $23.
Nice.
And next up, we have Loki.
One of my favorite Marvel villains.
Pretty sweet. He is going for $8.51.
Sounds about right.
Next up, we have Hawkeye. And he's going for $4.81. Not as sought after.
He's alright.
But a little more sought after, and last on the list is Iron Man with the triangular, triangle on chest is what it's called. That's going for $10.66.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty sought after. It's the only one that had the triangle. All the others have like the round one.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's all pretty sweet. Just a little reminder, we do have single bricks online on bricklink.com. You can find our store on there, By the Brick. We can build all kinds of different creations on there. In fact, actually, I have one that we worked on down at headquarters. This is with Bionicle, and I know Bionicle's out of print now, but I mean, you can make so much with it. So, I mean, we have a lot of Bionicle available. But this is a spider that we threw together. Pretty sweet.
Very nice.
And it's not just a spider. Oh.
Popping off shields.
Well, it is a Lego. Anyways. Bam. And he stands very well, actually.
Wow.
Took me about an hour to build.
It's pretty sweet.
Yep, that's just fishing through random parts in our bins. We have a lot of different ones listed online.
What's this guy go for?
I haven't really put a price on this one yet. I mean, I'd probably say for as much time as I put into it and the pieces, probably around $30, $35.
It's not bad.
I couldn't put much of a price on it.
It's pretty cool though.
I don't have any instructions printed out for it or nothing. But yeah.
$10. I'm just kidding.
But that's all we have in Lego. Now we're going to go ahead and hop into video games.
And first up in video games, here we have the instruction booklet. This is for ColecoVision. This is Surf, Paint, and Play Workshop for ColecoVision and Atom.
Smurf.
And these are going for $10. It's pretty sweet. They're in really good condition too. Next up, this one's pretty cool. From 1983, 1984, Star Wars the arcade game.
It's the coolest.
And it's going for $35. Also for the ColecoVision.
The first Star Wars game.
Yep.
What's that going for?
$35.
$35.
This game's a little sought after. This is CBS ColecoVision Space Fury, and also in association with Sega. I believe this is also going for $10 together.
I didn't even know that the company was around back then.
Yeah, Sega's been around for a long time.
Learn something every day. I know they're still making games.
Oh yeah. This booklet is sadly it tore. You know, it's not together anymore, but it's still complete. This is Victory for the ColecoVision and Atom, and this is going for $7 altogether.
A little tape and take care of it.
I just leave it as it is. This one is from 1983. This is like one of the first ones. This is Fraction Fever for the ColecoVision.
Look at that very basic label.
Very basic. Yeah. They got worse, you know, a couple of years before that, you know, with television and all that. But that's only going for $5 altogether.
Ooh.
This one's going for $10. We actually have two of these in, but I'm only showing the one. This is the Cabbage Patch Kids picture show for the ColecoVision. Family computer system.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yep. And these are going for $8 together. But that is it for New This Week. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one.